Hi, everybody. I'm coming to you today with 4 tips and tricks on how to be sexy over 60. Stay tuned. Tip number 1 on how to be sexy over 60 is to be confident in who you are and to just know that no matter how old you are, what you look like, how tall, thin, short, fat, people are going to be attracted to you just the way you are. There's going to be a whole group of people that find you sexy just the way you are. So know that. And, for example, what people find sexy changes over time, right? I mean, there's the trendy sex person, like Kim Kardashian's pretty sexy right now. She's on trend, as we say. She's a trendy sexual icon, okay? Personally, I look nothing like her. I don't know about you, but yeah, Kim Kardashian was like, Marilyn Monroe was quite the icon back in the day, and yet there are people who do not find Marilyn Monroe sexy. All right. So no matter, what about Twiggy? Twiggy was huge back in the day too. People don't find her necessarily sexy, but there is a whole group of people that do. So tip number 1 of how to be sexy over 60 is be confident in who you are. No matter what you look like, there will be an entire group of people that will be attracted to you. So that's tip number 1. Be confident in who you are. Tip number 2 of how to be sexy over 60, don't try to be sexy. Okay? I can't tell you how not sexy it is when people really try to be sexy, and you know what I'm talking about, right? See if I can find examples to show you, but in case I don't want to humiliate anyone here. But you know what I mean, the people that are kind of like, yeah. Yeah, right? It sounds sexy. Don't try to be sexy. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is kind of like tip number 1 with their confidence, but tip number 3 is kind of more like, it's know your worth. Tip number 3 of how to be sexy over 60 is know your worth. Know it by the time that you're 60, we've done stuff. We've accomplished things. We've either had kids, or we've accomplished things with career, or we've traveled, or whatever we've done. But by the time you're 60, you've accomplished a fair amount of stuff in your life. And so that's all part of kind of knowing your worth, of knowing who you are, of knowing that sexy is desirable. That's what sexy is, desirable. And that you've accomplished so much that even just your stories, who you are is a desirable person to know. And when you hold yourself that way, that you're someone that people are lucky to know, you will draw people to you. So that's tip number 3, know your worth. And then tip number 4, and the last tip of how to be sexy over 60, is use your feminine energy to draw people to you. And so what do I mean by feminine energy? I mean, we both have masculine and feminine energy within all of us, no matter what our sex is. The feminine energy is more about receiving, is much more of hanging back, of much more of allowing things to come to her. So very sexy is the person, male or female, who hangs back, a little bit of mystery, a little bit of, well, I kind of wonder what that person is thinking. They look interesting, is sexier than the person that's really trying to be sexy in the super low cut or the super high cut, or the, giving the like sexy, that. I mean, yeah, that can be sexy. But overall, someone that's trying really hard just looks like they're trying really hard, and it's kind of a turnoff. At least I think so. I wonder if you do. So tip number 4, use your feminine energy to draw people to you. Do not try, kind of allow, right? Attraction rather than promotion, so to speak. Okay. And then I asked my Facebook friends who they found sexy over 60, and the list was long, but overwhelmingly Helen Mirren came up for the women. George Clooney, Sam Elliott, Patrick Stewart, for the men, but Helen Mirren was like the queen of sexy over 60. And I've been fortunate enough to meet Helen, and I have to tell you in person, she's just beautiful, and but not pretentious. She had no makeup on, nothing fussy about her, just carried herself really well. And it's like almost stately. Classy, that's the word I would use. She was classy. So she was number one for sexy over 60. And when you think about her, she doesn't try too hard. George Clooney, as a man, he's not trying. He just is that, you know? Yeah, Clark Gable is one that I think about from the past who is pretty sexy. Same thing, right? He's not trying to be sexy. If he were, he wouldn't be sexy, you know? He just is, was. Yeah. So, okay. So I hope that helps you to feel good about yourself over 60, to go out there and just be your sexy self and don't care what anybody thinks. We've arrived. That's it for today. If any of this resonated with you, I hope that you'll hit the like button and subscribe and hang out and hit the bell so you know when I post a new video. And that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by.